Journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe, Meta, and Pau Gasol are the guys that make up the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Howard is out there with Nash. And for the Celtics.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time! The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. A nice shot by Nash.
Boy, what an amazing career Kobe Bryant has had. Last year, he was a close second place in the league in scoring average, passing Shaquille O'Neal to become 5th all-time on the NBA scoring list. And at 34 years of age, Kobe's got a chance to climb that leaderboard even further before it's all said and done.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
It's no secret that Steve Nash is the motor for their offense, and I asked him how he planned to slow him down. He said there really is no way to stop Nash from going where he wants, and they'll just try to rotate well to recover when they get that ball flying around on the offensive end.
Thank you, Doris. Well, going back to Kobe, as he's gotten older, you see him working much more in the post and coming off screens. He's still, Clark, putting up great numbers. In a second. Oh, look out!
Wow! And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pierce with the steal. Bradley against Kobe. Hammers it home.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
The Lakers with the ball. Back to Howard. Gets it to go.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pierce for 3. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Howard with the stuff.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Here's world peace. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Bass, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Now, here's Nash. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Antoine Jamison out there with Barnes. Then there's Howard. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Blake in a point.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. He really is, guys. I mean, that's phenomenal leaping ability there.
Up, and away right there, baby.
That's what sets him apart, guys. His talent for making plays like that, just incredible.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite.
You know, throughout the history of the NBA, the Celtics have been such a constant presence in the postseason that it's hard to imagine the playoffs without seeing the green. Every year the players change, but the Celtics' mystique is always in it, and that team is always hanging around.
They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Some changes for Boston. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Sullinger. Bass comes in for Paul Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Courtney Lee. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Howard. World Peace comes in for Matt Barnes. Kobe's checked in for Meeks. And it's Nash in for Steve Blake. Garnett with it, picked up by Kobe. A leaner, and stolen by Nash. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's World Peace. The shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. It's really the mark of a great franchise. Boston expects great things from the Celtics each year. And more often than not, Steve, they deliver.
Yeah, you don't get all those banners that they have in that building without executing in the postseason. That's what this Celtic team has done the last few years. So they play together, they play hard, they defend, and they're at their best when their best is needed.
How's that for an encore after the offensive board?
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Monster stuff.
Oh, he makes life miserable down around the paint for anybody who's trying to box him out.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bradley can't get it to go. Now Gasol. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Barnes dishes to World Peace. Poked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers.